River State High Court sitting in Port Harcourt has discharged and acquitted 12 travelers accused of killing a female police officer, Inspector Christiana Erekere, attached to the Taba Police Division in Bori, Kana local government area. Delivering judgment, Justice Augusta Chukwu held that the prosecution failed to establish the guilt of the defendants beyond reasonable doubt in connection with the officer's death, which occurred on April 25, 2024 during a stop-and-search operation. ADBN's correspondent, Doris Tam Morrison, tells us more.
The defendants Ofe Ogene Owereka, the groom, Joy Owereka, Shelley Wealth, Napoleon Owereka, Ejiro Ojo Gbami, Moses Agege, Precious Iyota, Kikeloma Odusanya, Wealth Ojo, Egofose Oke, Blessing Ovie, and Emeka Joshua were on their way to Akwa Ibom State for a wedding when the incident occurred. According to reports, the confrontation began when officers at the checkpoint questioned the validity of one of the vehicle's documents, which allegedly led to an altercation resulting in Erekere's death. In her judgment, Justice Chukwu stated that the evidence presented by the 6 prosecution witnesses was contradictory and largely based on hearsay, as none of them could prove that the actions of the defendants led to the death of the deceased. She further noted that an autopsy report revealed that the officer did not die from physical injuries but from an underlying health condition. The court consequently discharged and acquitted all 12 defendants who had spent 18 months in custody and awarded 1 million naira each as compensation for their unlawful detention. Reacting to the ruling, counsel for the first and third defendants, Sonny Wokolo, commended the judgment, saying murder must be proven beyond reasonable doubt, not based on emotions, and the court agreed that the prosecution failed to establish a direct link between the defendant's submissions and the death.
Each of them have to go directly to the exec. So it's not something like the court agreed with the defense team that the prosecution.
Another defense counsel for the 4th, 5th, and 10th defendants, Robert Uye Awaje, who described the judgment as a triumph of justice, said the court's decision was not on technicalities but on the fundamental requirements of the law, adding that there were clear doubts in the prosecution's case and the defendants deserve to be acquainted.
My Lord has done justice to that. My Lord has awarded 1 million naira each, 12 of them, which is 12 million naira. It is adequate enough. Our fulfillment is that the defendants have been discharged and acquitted.
However, the prosecuting counsel, Celestine Dixon, expressed disappointment and assured that the prosecution team will review the judgment with the police authorities before making a decision on the next line of action.
The court has reviewed the facts before it, evidence before it, and come to this conclusion. That is the position of the court.
Meanwhile, the ruling sparked mixed reactions in the courtroom as the families of the acquitted defendants danced in jubilation, while the relatives of the deceased broke down in tears.
She went to work, she was fucking okay, like, it was so bitter.
Doris Tam Morrison, ADBN News.